I'm gonna give it a few minutes for some people to get on here. I know it's been a while since I've been on live, but been busy. Move this around a little bit, maybe. Yeah. Got some people joining now. Come on in, everyone. Had some construction stuff going on. Hey Carlos, I'm doing good. How about you and yours? Hope y'all are doing good and staying safe. Next Level Fishing, how's it going? It's going good. Hope you're doing good and staying safe out there. Fishing with Fredo. Hi, hey Fredo. How are you doing? I know it's been a while since I've been on, but just been busy and got moved into a new place. Bone Sticks, hey, what's up? Nothing much. Hope you're still catching some fish up there. And I've been struggling here. Taking my son fishing at Grapevine right now. Awesome. Hope y'all find some. It's it's been tough. It's nice to be able to get outside and at the new place, and that way son will be in there and he starts screaming, y'all don't hear it and all that. So I think this works out better. It's a lot nice. It's nice out here too. It's shady and if y'all need if y'all are looking for some good rods, check out Bone Sticks Crappie rods. He's on here right now. Let me see if I can type. I haven't tried this before. Let me see. How do you type on this? Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where. I was gonna leave a link, but I don't know how to do that on here. I think that's effects. Yeah, that's effects. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out this. Oop, that's not it. Still trying to figure out all this live stuff, so y'all bear with me. Next Level been tearing the bass smooth up. Yeah, they have to be biting better than the crappie have been for me, at least. Crappie haven't been doing nothing. Fishing with Fredo. Just got in from outside and dismantling the boat steering. Ooh, that sounds like a job. Let me fix this chair a little bit. There we go. That way I'm not having to turn sideways. Yeah, that does not sound fun, Fredo. Did it break on you, or? I mean, I'm assuming it broke on you. There they go. I lost the comments for a second. I hope the familia is doing well. Yeah, everyone's doing well and can't complain. Unfortunately, the wife found out she got let go today. Unfortunately, so it's tough, but what can you do? She did everything she could, and let's see. Too hot. Yeah, it has been too hot. It actually hasn't been, at least like the last few days haven't been too bad. I mean, it's been hot, but considering it's late July, it could definitely be a lot hotter. My birthday was yesterday, and I remember last year it was 109, I think it was, on my birthday last year. It's just, it's crazy. Colorado Fisher, what's up, brother? Nothing much. Just been trying to get on these crappie. How about you? Hope you're doing good and catching some fish. Thanks for joining. I thank everyone for joining, by the way. Taking time out of your day to join me, and I appreciate everything. Bone sticks, crappie rod. I got some new stuff coming via the end of September. Awesome. Can't wait. I can't wait. Those rods are awesome. I just wish I didn't have to fish bridges as much as I do, or I would be able to use those longer rods more. It's just those bridges. I don't want to break one, and I know those bridges are low, a lot of them. So I know if I use those, I'd be snapping them left and right. So, but I'm planning on doing some like standing timber and some more brush pile stuff here soon. So definitely break them back out. Fredo, believe me, for a big guy, it was hell. Man, he's no joke for anyone, Fredo. Let's see, Colorado Fisher. I've been only finding crappie. Let me see if I can. I'm just gonna try and hold this if I can, because I'm having to like lean over. Makes it a little tough. So sorry if it gets a little shaky, y'all. Let's see, I lost the comments now. I'm trying to do this for a little bit and see. Colorado Fisher. I've been finding crappie on 20 to 25 foot last week. Mostly all 16th ounce with underspin blade, 2.5 inch shad paddle tail swim bait, or 2.5 inch paddle tail swim bait attached. Yeah, that's a good depth for here too. I'm not sure where you're at, Colorado. I'm assuming Colorado, but that's the good depth for here too. Been super hot here in Oklahoma. We've had a lot of nice mornings though, like up till noon. Yeah, that's how it's been since it got real hot, like June. All things considering, I mean, you're from Oklahoma, it's all things considering, it could be a lot hotter than it really is right now. So you can't complain too much. At least I know it could be a lot worse. So I try to, and then the weird thing is too, is like right now it seems like, I remember in past years, even especially back when I had the boat, I would always say, I always had a saying, especially if I took someone, I'm like, any fish before 10 o'clock is a bonus fish. 10 o'clock on is when them fish really start biting. So that's kind of tough, you gotta be out there in the heat when all this is, when they're biting, and it's hard to hang out there sometimes. But let me see. Fredo, things will get better, brother. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just, I'm tired of just being cooped up in the apartment. I get out, luckily I'm able to get out and, fish once a week. I'm actually trying to take a couple of days off this week and see if I can fish a little more the next couple of days, but we'll see. I haven't seen if they didn't get approved today, so maybe tomorrow they'll get approved. Colorado Fisher. Your channel was recommended after I watched my own crappie video. When the video ended, your video came up, so I watched it and subbed. Where you're fishing under the bridge. Hey Colorado, I appreciate it. Thanks for joining. It's I do a lot of, I'm sure you can see, I do a lot of crappie fishing, but I do a little bit of everything. Trying to get more into different species and keep it interesting. I've actually got some plans to go try. I live really close to a river, the Trinity River, so I'm going to try that. Take my little one man in there and try and see if I can find some fish in the river. I know they're in there. There's a couple lakes that feed it from the dam, so when they release, them fish get all in there, and there's a bunch of little gravel pits and little offshoots and stuff like that. So I know when that river floods, they all get stocked with plenty of fish, and excuse me. And then my grandpa would always take me to a lot of them back in the day. But a lot of them are in a really bad area, so I'm not going to go over there. I'm going to go to the little nicer area. I don't want to stumble across anything crazy over there or get in any trouble, so. But I'm going to try and do that. I'm trying to probably do that when it's too windy to really go anywhere else, so I'm going to probably try that on a windy day. Yes, I'm in Colorado. I love that pre-spawn for crappie, so aggressive. I kid you not, I've caught 13 inches on 5-inch swim baits. I believe you, Colorado. Man, it's I mean, I see fish all the time with 4 or 5-inch shad down their throat. They will hit big baits, especially the bigger fish. Fishing with Fredo, be careful out there, bro. I am. I think you're talking about the river. The river, it's not really flowing. It's when they shut the gates off of the dams, it doesn't flow. So it should be pretty. If anything, it's a light, no more than the wind blowing it. Let's see. Colorado fish. Do you have walleyes out there? I wish. There used to be some in the Panhandle. I'm in DFW. I'm not sure if you know, but I'm in DFW, and there's none here. We actually have some lakes with smallmouth that are pretty close by that aren't too far off. My home lake actually has smallmouth in it. So we have some northern species, or at least smallmouths, but we don't have any walleye. There used to be some in the Panhandle, like I said, but I don't know if they're still there. I think the lake was Medina Lake. I want to say it's Medina. I might be wrong, but up in the Panhandle, and they had some walleye. Broken Bow, Oklahoma is probably the closest, decent walleye fishery around here, I would say. I wonder if it's the fact there's a lot of humidity out there. I've noticed the humid summer, they don't even try to stock them there. Yeah, they don't even stock. They used to. They tried it, and then fish die out. So, hey, there we go, Fredo. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. That money's going straight to fishing and putting more videos out there for y'all. So I appreciate it, Fredo. Beard 30, yes. It's been hot. Let me see. Back to Colorado fisher. Thanks again, though, Fredo. I appreciate it. I really do. Colorado. Yeah, they don't even stock them here anymore. They did for a few years, and they realized they didn't make it. At least the walleye. The smallmouth is still stocked in certain lakes. And then they realized they didn't make it, so they just quit because it was a waste of money. I really think that the lakes, it just gets too hot here in the summer. Man, the lakes here in the summer, I mean, I've seen the water 95 degrees. I mean, I've seen that water hot. So any northern strain fish is gonna struggle because our summer's here from basically June 1st all the way to October, so it's a long period of time they have to endure that heat. And that's why I think the smallmouth only survive in certain lakes that are deep. Like my home lake is real deep and it's got a lot of rocks, and so I think that helps it a lot. Heck yeah, buddy, gotta help each other when we can. For sure, man. I appreciate it. I truly do. Sleep at the Rio. What's up, Chris? How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. I see you're still catching them over there. What is the biggest crappie you've caught? Colorado fisher. I've even thought of that myself. I don't remember one specific fish being way bigger than any others. I can tell you the biggest fish that I've seen. I was fishing out at Grapevine with a buddy who had a slip out there. It's probably 4 or 5 years back now. It was a while back, maybe longer. Fishing a slip out there, and he caught I think it was a 2.91 pound crappie. And I got to hold that one, and we took it to Bass Pro and got it, weighed, and because we were thinking it was the biggest crappie I've ever seen. It did not look like a crappie. And I forgot how long it was. I want to say it was like 16 and a half, 17 inches, something like that, but it was just fat. It was a pre-spawn fish. But I don't really know, I don't really know if I've caught, I mean, I've caught lots of, 15 and a half inch fish. I don't think I've ever caught a 16 incher. But I fish more for numbers. I don't specifically target the big fish. So if I catch one, good, but I try to go out and catch like 100-pound fish is what I enjoy. Mark Williams, what's up, kid? What's up, Mark? How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Still out there catching fish, staying cool. Fredo, I have a question. How old were you when you started YouTube? Man, I'd have to go back and look, but there's a video, like I know there's some videos from like 10, 11 years ago, and I was probably 28 now, so I was probably 17, 16, somewhere in there, 16, 17, and and a lot of the old videos are really bad. I didn't edit them. I didn't know how to edit them. I just put them on there, and a lot of those creek videos too are real long. But I just started throwing them on there just to see, thought it was cool to have videos on there. Yeah, I've been putting videos on there a long time. I've been pretty inconsistent though. Sometimes I'll put a bunch up, or I'm trying to be more consistent. For sure. And it's a fat slab. Yeah, it was a good. I mean, I'm still to this day the biggest crappie I've ever seen, or ever seen in real. I mean, I've seen some in the fish tanks and stuff at Bass Pro, but as far as the actual biggest fish caught, like out of public lake, and I actually got to hold, that was the biggest one. Mark Williams, no fishing for about 6 weeks starting now. Man, that's not good. I hope you're okay. I hope it's nothing health related or anything. That's tough. I struggle just going. I went July 1st to July 17th without fishing. I went and fished around, around close by here and a couple places that I know, but nothing was happening. But as far as like actually taking the little one man out, I went 17 days and I was about to go crazy. Between moving and trying to get settled in, get everything situated, it was pretty tough. Domingo Contreras, what's up, kid? What's up, Domingo? Love the fishing videos you do. A lot of great info you give. Keep it going, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching. I put as much info as I can out there without ruining my spots or anything like that. I try to keep, as much information flowing as I can. Mark, Chris knows you can get with him. I'll check with him. I'll definitely check with Chris and see what's going on. But hopefully it's not that long. Hopefully you can get out there a little earlier. Fredo, Papa-in-law was an awesome crappie fisher. He loved your videos back when you were at the creeks. Yeah, I love I love fishing creeks. That's one thing I cannot wait, especially with this one man. I'm telling you, this winter is there's gonna be a lot of good creek videos coming out. That was a biggest issue with the boat that I had trying to get it into the creeks. Is a lot of times you'd have to run. I mean, you have to run 5 or 10 miles sometimes to get up in the creeks to where the fish are. So this right here, I can just drop right in where the fish are and just drop right in and start fishing. So I'm looking forward to that a lot this winter. Hopefully there's enough water, and hopefully there's not too much water. So we'll see how that goes. Chris, sorry, being quiet, listening, eating, getting ready for my live. Good to see you on here. Hey, no worries, Chris. Enjoy your food, and I'll tune in for your live here in a bit too. And look forward to it. Yeah, I haven't got on as much as I would like to. Just between the moving and getting settled in, and just haven't quite got there yet. But I'm gonna try and get back get back to it. So, big hello from Lake Sam Rayburn. Wish you were here. We'd hit them in the morning. Man, Paul, that is on the lake bucket list for sure. Rayburn, Toledo Bend. I love to get out there. I love catching black crappie. So anywhere I can catch black crappie, I'm pretty happy. But I definitely have that on the list to do. Go out there and try. And I like to go out east. I mean, east is just, fishing is just so much better, it seems like. I mean, and, here in the metro, you can catch fish, but you definitely have to work for them, and it's not quite as easy, so I look forward to it. Yeah, see, we got 18 on here. If y'all are enjoying this, give it a thumbs up and let me know that you enjoy. And as well, the super chat icon is there. If you feel the need to donate, I would appreciate it. I just want to mention that it's there. Chris, been having to work for them here at Palestine, also not easy. Man, Chris, I wish I knew how the bite was out there exactly, because it's here, the fish are there, they're just not biting. I actually went, I'll say where I went to Joe Pool, what day was that? What day I was able to go? 17th, so I forget what day. Friday? Yeah, it was Friday, I think. I went out there to Joe Pool, and actually no, it was Saturday. It was Saturday, because I remember I had something come up Friday. So it was Saturday. I went out there Saturday. There was people everywhere. I fished probably solid 4 hours. I caught 10 fish, and I had 3 keepers, and 1 keeper jumped off. Well, I put him in the cooler, and he jumped right out. I didn't have time to close the lid. So that video is coming out. I caught enough to, have a video, and so I'm gonna put that out here in the next few days. But as far as, they're just not biting. And I'm trying to think of what else. Where else have I? A lot of places I've went. Where did I go last time? I went to my home lake a couple times, and I've even had minnows. And them fish just don't want nothing to do with anything. And my home lake especially, let me see, I'm going to check this and see if I just don't want the phone to die. I don't know how to check and see, but here, I'm going to plug it up just to keep it going. Hold on, y'all. I just don't want it to die on me. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that. I know it's gotten shaky, but all right. But where was I at? I done lost where I was at. Okay, the tough bite. So a lot of times, like I would go out and there's fish there. I know they're there. I don't have to see them. I just know they're there. And then a lot of them I was seeing that were there and they just wouldn't bite, which is typical. But usually you can trick a few into it, but I need to go out and check my home lake again and see if they're acting right. The lake was a little flooded and they were releasing water, so that couldn't have helped my home lake. Sorry, I'm trying to do all this, but let's see. Chris, Domingo, thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up, Domingo. Same thing here. Make your presentation smaller. I'm finding that is where we are again. Needs to be small with a short body. Yeah, that's typically, I know I've showed some in the other lives. I've got some really tiny plastic jigs that are like, they're like this big. I've used those. They catch fish, but it still seems like you catch a couple and that's it. You need to just move on. But I need to paint some jig heads and tie some feather jigs. I got a couple, but I've lost most of them, and I got to tie some more. Cause I can tie some really small feather jigs like that, and I know those will help. But I'm definitely a firm believer in those minnows this time of year. Those minnows make a big difference. Sam went to Levon Saturday. I caught 2 yellows and I had live scope. Yep, I believe it. Those fish are just finicky. It's amazing how you can see all those fish and none want to bite. It's just incredible to me. And you know, back in the day before all this technology, we just thought there wasn't any fish there, but they're there. They just don't want to bite. And now you're able to see them, and it's even more frustrating. At least to me, I feel like it's more frustrating. I'd rather not even know they're there. Afraid I might not get to fish for a while. Back down the steering. Also, I gotta help bro with, man. hopefully it's nothing too serious, man. I know that can be tough. Hopefully it's nothing too serious and you get back up and running and out there soon. Mark, better fishing at night with lights. Yep. That's what to do right now if you don't mind staying up. I'd love to do more night fishing, but man, just with my son and wife, I try to, want to spend time with them at night and help my wife get my son settled down and things like that. So, but yeah, them fish. A lot of times the fish feed at night, especially with a full moon. Them fish are feeding all night, and then so during the day, or early in the morning, 9, 10 o'clock, they're full. So it takes them a while to get. Usually the afternoon bite's better than the morning bite when the moon's full in the summertime because of that. They're up all night feeding. That's what a lot of people don't realize too, is that them fish, them crappie, when that sun goes down, them fish scatter. They leave that brush and that timber. They go chase shad just like sand bass and all that out in the open. And then whenever, at least that's my theory, they go chase shad, and then when the sun comes up to a certain level, they swim to the closest cover. So that's why some things reload, day after day. This stuff's got fish on them. Even though you go catch a bunch off, it reloads, and that's just because them fish are using that to feed at night, and then they come right back during the day when that sun gets up. But yeah, it's tough. I mean, like I said, I went to Joe Pool, didn't do any good. I had to fish the bridge, but I hate fishing the bridge, especially out there. You can get away from the bridge, you do a whole lot better usually. Fishing with Fredo, believe me, bro, I've had every situation thrown at me. I'm pretty confident in my shade tree marine mechanic skills. That's where I want to get, Fredo. I want to get, eventually when I get another boat. I would love to get new, obviously, but I'm not sure, especially with the wife just getting laid off, I'm not sure how realistic that is. I'm just gonna have to figure something out. But if I get used, I would love to be able to know how to fix it if it breaks. That would be so nice to know, oh, that's this. Okay, fix it. Buy the parts, go fix it. You're back up and running. So I would love to be able to get to that point, but it's hard and it takes a lot of time. Yeah, so minnows. That's what it's about right now. You can catch fish on jigs, but minnows, especially smaller the minnow, the better. I mean, usually the smallest minnow you got in your bucket, that's one that's going to catch the biggest fish. Because all those shad and everything are, they're tiny. They're only a couple months old. Let's see, they hatch in they lay them in May. Yeah, so they're 2 months old, so they're not very big. But you just gotta keep trying, and eventually it'll get better. I think if it cools off, that water's so hot right now. I mean, I don't know what the temperature is. I didn't take my fish finder with me last time, but I would assume it's pretty, at least low to mid 90s. Fredo, God will provide, brother. If you do find a boat, I would go with you. Look at it. I'm also good with Johnson's. Yeah, for sure, Fredo. I'm trying to keep, keep my head up and look ahead, and it'll all work out. And yeah, I'm definitely taking you up on that. I definitely need help I definitely will need help looking at the boat. That's my biggest worry. I actually had a used boat. Ooh, I couldn't drive, so I was 16, I think, 17. And I actually went with the guy, and we drove it around the lake and everything, and it worked great. And I think I paid like $1,500 for it, something like that. I saved up and got it. I got lucky with that boat. That boat was great, had no problems. And then, actually, I think it was on my birthday one year. I had it out, and it caught fire somehow. Somewhere in the back. I don't even remember where it was at, but I think the wiring was old. I mean, it was an older boat, but I think the wiring was messed up or something, and I didn't know how it was wired. I should have looked, but 16, 17, I just was trying to get out there and fish. And then it burnt the motor up, messed the motor up, and just melted a bunch of stuff in there, so I ended up just having to get rid of it, having to junk it out, basically. Mark, I got some 2-inch baits for you if you ever make it out here. Hey, Mark, I appreciate it. I haven't been down. To be honest, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to make it back down there. But I'll definitely let you know. I appreciate that. I'm always down for some baits. And your baits look good, by the way. JDL fishing. I know what you mean. My 40 horse Johnson started messing up the other day, so my boat is down for a while too. Yeah, that's why, I'm, especially after having, a new boat, I'm just like, man, I think as much as it sucks, having to pay that money, it's so nice because, like I've kind of always had a saying, I'd rather pay the money every month. That way I know when I go and turn that key on that boat, it's gonna start. I don't have to worry about something happening, but I don't have a lot of options right now, so just trying to go with the flow. But if I had a choice, I would definitely prefer a new boat. Chris, boats are great until you have to work on them. Then the money comes out. Yep. That's exactly what Mark said. Bust out another 1,000. That's what boat stands for. That's what I've always heard, and it's true. Fishing Fredo. Just look at that beautiful baby and your family, and that is awesome inspiration. Yep, for sure. Yep, they are all the inspiration I need. That's why I'm trying to, consistently put some stuff out here for y'all to watch, and I definitely am trying my best to put content out consistently, and trying to stay on these fish for y'all and give y'all as much information as I can to help y'all catch fish. Fredo, I know that's right. Yeah. Boats are not cheap. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Winter Creek. I think my options will be, and that's another thing too. Just the wind. Not so much this week, but the wind has been blowing this summer. So, and especially with that little one man, I can do it, but it's such a workout. It's tiring. So I don't even mess with it if it's real windy. So, but that's why I want to try some of these smaller waters whenever it is windy. That way I can still go catch some fish, hopefully, and put out some content even when it's windy. And then the creeks too, the creeks in the winter, it doesn't matter how much it blows in those creeks, you're good. Especially if I don't have to worry about taking the boat in there and going across any main lake parts. You just drop it in the creek and go fish. Man, I can't wait. It's going to be so nice. And I already got the side scan and all that on it. It'll be perfect, I think. Croppie Express. Kid Crappie, hey. How are you? Hope you're doing good, staying safe. Thanks for joining. I know it's been a while, but I appreciate everyone being on here. Fredo, you do great, bro. I think you explain tips and techniques pretty well. I'll get there one day. Man, you do good too, Fredo. I love your videos, and you put out a lot of great tips and techniques too. I love the latest one, the ACC Crappie rod, that was, or the ACC Thump City or something like that. That was funny. Mark William, got to get early day for me to tomorrow, so take care. Hey, Mark, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. And I'll definitely get in touch with you if I make it back down there soon, or when I make it back. I'll make it eventually, so I'll definitely get in touch. I appreciate it. Have a good night, and take it easy, and take care. Fredo, who let that guy in here? I'm glad you're still making videos. You know you're fishing. Thanks, Croppie Express. I'm really trying to, with this one, man, I am so limited. I'm trying to be creative and figure out stuff to do. It's just, it's so tough. Yak more. When you downsize your baits for finicky fish, don't it also help to pinch the head off a minnow for a smaller presentation? You can. Uh-oh, drop my water. It's rolling now. I'll get it in a second. But you can also do that. There's a lot. We used to use them at Joe Pool back in the day, fishing the barge over there. A headless minnow, just a pink, especially a pink. Seemed like a pink would do really good. But a pink jig head, pinch the minnow head off and thread that minnow on there. Man, you catch some good fish doing that. I do remember doing that a lot back over there when I was fishing the barge. Fredo, Chris, yeah, Fredo, I like your videos too. I haven't had much time to watch many lately. Been busy editing mine. The YouTube stuff is hard. Haha. Make up time and watch more. Yeah, Chris, sleep at the reel. It is tough. I mean, it really is tough. Trying to find, especially if you have a job, already. It's tough to find time to go. And then you have to edit. And then you have to make it look good. And then you have to put it up. But I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Excuse me. I really do enjoy it. I even tell my wife when a lot of times as soon as I get home from fishing, I'll just pop the GoPro in and see what I got going on. Sorry, I got people down here running suicides at the park. But I enjoy it. I'll pop that GoPro in just to see how the footage look. And then sometimes I even edit it right then, depending on how busy I am. But I do enjoy it. Not gonna lie, Anthony, that abomination of a rod feels pretty good. It looked like it felt pretty good. Chris, I know just how you feel. My little shadow grant takes a lot of my time. Yep. And that's the thing too, especially with a before my son was born, I had a lot of time. And I'm not complaining, but it definitely takes a lot more time, with him, and especially as he gets older, he's gonna want to, go do stuff, and can't wait to take him fishing and things like that. But yeah, it definitely takes a lot of time away from being able to go and edit and do all that. But that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try and take a couple of days off this week or next, or maybe one each week, just to try and get a little more content. And then too, I just want to go fish for a little bit more. I feel like I've been not being able to and missing out, so I'm keeping an eye on the weather, and if there's a good weather day, I'll throw a PTO on it and go out and try. Chris, I'm retired and busier than when I was when I worked. I try to show up Sunday night and Wednesday night, so there's not a lot of time between. Yeah. I mean, I know it's You just gotta, you gotta be creative. You really do. If you got time to go, you gotta go out there and throw it together, and then you know you gotta take time in editing it, making it look nice. So that's why I said I got the video from Joe Pool, you know, ready. I mean, it's there. I just have to get time to edit it. I was gonna edit tonight, but I was like, you know what? I got a little time. Let me come on here and see how everyone's doing and all that. So, but I'll try and edit tomorrow. JDL, have you tried trolling a double rig as you search for fish? I've done this quite a few times. JDL, I have not tried that, but I did find this worked pretty good. I have a video on it too. I did it in the winter, but like you kind of drifting past pillars, and Chris also does this as well. But like trolling past the pillars, kind of, that triggers in fish to bite. I'd noticed that over Saturday when I went fishing, and that, I mean, that's about the only trolling I do. I don't really do any trolling at all, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, even when I had the boat, I didn't. But especially now with the one man, man, it would be so tough. Chris, fishing with Fredo's kids are important. I have 7 grandkids, and I love them, plus an 11-year-old of my own. Yeah, kids are awesome. I've always wanted kids, but it definitely makes me kind of wish I had him sooner. But you know, you can't complain when it happens. It all works out, and it's just tough, having 4-month-old with all this stuff going on and having to stay cooped up inside and trying to protect him as much as possible, and it's definitely weird, and can't wait for things to get back to normal. Croppie Express tomorrow and Wednesday seem to be the best days. Only 8 to 9 degrees, scattered showers. Yeah, I put in for Wednesday, so hopefully I can get Wednesday. I don't know yet. We'll see. Hopefully I get Wednesday. If I get Wednesday, I'm going somewhere. I don't know about you guys, but I still whisper when there are people around. I do. I find myself like, excuse me, I try to be more quiet, but at the same time, I'm trying to get better about that. I'm trying to, not, you know, not talk so low, but it's tough. Actually had, no, actually I'm not gonna say it. There were some people, not so nice people at Joe Pool when I was there on Saturday. So, but it was funny. I saw at least 15 boats fishing this bridge in and out. I never saw anyone catch fish, and I caught 10 fish, but I had to work for them. They were not jumping on there. Sleep. Not trying to check your channel with stuff from my channel. Yeah, you're good, Chris. But I put a video out yesterday how we do it, how I do it. We need to get you over here to fish with me still, do a collab. Hey, Chris, I'm down. If I can find some time and schedule something out, I mean, I'm down. It's just tough. A lot of times it's last minute. A lot of times I'm able to go. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I think I saw your video and I'm like, let me try that. I wasn't having any luck just vertical, and I was like, let me try this. And as soon as I started doing it, I started catching fish. This is back on a winter video I did, and it was money then. And so I always try to do it now, especially now that I'm so limited and have to fish bridges. I have to try and try every little technique, every thing to help me catch fish off of them. Pega no Mu Nasco. I'm probably messing that up, pronunciation, but good morning, hello, hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining. (903 Fishing). What's going on, brother? 903 Fishing here, bro. Enjoy your videos. Thanks, man. I enjoy yours too. I just recently, I think I just subscribed to you guys. I've been watching them for a while, and I think I just subscribed, but I enjoy those videos, man. Keep them coming. Y'all are doing good. And thanks for checking my videos out. I appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. JDL, I troll out of a canoe, so it's more like a drift trolling. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, I need to. I'll probably do that a lot in the creeks in the winter. Just kind of drift some jigs through some fish. I'll probably try that. That seems to work good then too. But man, I just find so much more fish on structure cover. It's just hard to troll through them without losing a bunch of jigs. Pega, I'm Brazilian. Okay, that makes sense. You say it's good morning. I guess it's morning in Brazil. Hope you're doing good and staying safe over there. 903 Fishing, where are you located? I'm actually located in DFW. Dallas, basically. Fish a lot of Dallas close by areas, and I'm more on the east side of the metro. Fish more on the east side. I don't hardly ever go out west. I need to, but Chris, I lived such a crazy life when I was younger. I never dreamed I'd be a parent and grandparent. I'm truly blessed. Yeah, I always knew I wanted to be and I would be at some point, but it's just crazy, you got to just kind of, go with the flow, and just when it happens, it's awesome. I mean, I just can't. It's definitely more rewarding than I thought it would be. Pega, I did not speak English. You're speaking pretty good English, Pega. Let's see. Fredo, haha, I can understand, brother. God turns around and boom, we have some things like grandkids that we will do anything for. Yep. I know my turn, grandkids, is coming one day, and I can't wait. 903, did you subscribe, man? I didn't know. That's sweet. Yeah, I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I've been watching for a while. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy your videos, so I definitely subscribed. Fredo, yes sir, absolutely. 903, yeah, Chris, put you on some fish. Yeah, Chris is good. I know he knows them East Texas fish out there, and you and Tyler would sleep at the reel. Yeah, you're out there in prime area. Man, I got to go through all these trashy lakes around here and deal with all the crazy crowds and people, and it's brutal here sometimes. So I'm gonna stay on here a couple more minutes, and I'm gonna get off here. I don't want to be on here too long, and I don't want to leave my wife with my son for too long. I want to try and help her out as much as I can. So, y'all have any questions? Any more questions? What I mean, I know I'm kind of limited to what videos I can do, but what kind of videos do y'all like? Would y'all like me to put out more of? Crappie, I'm gonna try, but would you like more bridge? You like more tips videos, more like different techniques, or like multi-species? I mean, I did the little short bluegill perch video. Would y'all like more of that, but a little more? That action wasn't that good, but I wanted to kind of show y'all. I wanted to see how y'all like that perch video. So, excuse me. Fisherman Camelo Joe just got in from work. Just checking in. Hey, thanks for checking in after working, man. I know that's tough sometimes. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. I'm afraid I'm still watching. The shadow is here. Yeah, it's follows you around. It's not a bad thing. I can't wait till my son's big enough to, you know, go do stuff with me and go fishing and things like that. I can't wait. JDL. A lot of times I use a double crappie rig and either just hang it in jigs from it, hanging jigs from it, or sometimes put minnows on there and you wait at the bottom and drag it right at the top of the brush pile. Yeah, I used to fish that way a lot back. Sorry, back my arms getting tired. Back at Joe Pool on the bridges, just put a weight on the bottom and put 2 crappie hooks up top. And I do that a lot and catch fish. I haven't done it as much lately, just because. But I actually, this next video is going to be kind of, I'm going to show you all the double jig rig I use. I'm going to show you how I tie it and why I use this, why I tie it this way and why I use it this way. And that's kind of the premise of the next video coming out. So. Fish with Camo Joe, comparing colors in different conditions. Okay, so Camo Joe, like which ones do you use which ones work better, or which ones do I prefer in different conditions? I'm just trying to make sure I'm seeing that the right way. Sharon L, hey, thanks for joining, Sharon. Perch catching video would be a good video. I put out one little one not too long ago, but I would love to get like serious with it and like out on the lake and try for some big size ones. So I'll definitely try and see if I can figure that how to do that one. Fredo, let's do a catfish collab. Man, I'm down for some catfish, Fredo. I definitely love catfish. I love eating catfish. Ooh, sorry. I'm still learning on how to catch them, so I definitely would love to learn from you. You got it down, Fredo. Let's see what the real update on Mark Williams. He's having bypass surgery in the morning. If any of you are Christians, please pray for him. Man, yeah, I had no idea. I'll definitely say a prayer for him. I had no idea. That's tough, but I'm sure Mark will get it. I'm sure Mark will be up and running again in no time. Those fish will be waiting on him right when he's healed up and ready to go. Croppie Express. Explain the finding techniques you're using with your side imaging finding crappie. Okay. So like explaining the finding. So explain how I'm using the side imaging to find the crappie, basically. Okay, I can do that. I'll definitely make note of that. Thanks, Crappie Express. Great, definitely will, Chris. I really enjoyed the last video. Thanks, Fredo. Man, it was just like fishing like I was a kid. I do that all the time. Fredo. Need to get together at some point too. Too many people to fish with and not enough time. Yeah, there really is so many people to fish with and just not enough time. Camo Joe, show ideas. Okay, I definitely do that, Camo Joe. I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty colors I'm not as super picky with. Like I have a few, usually some kind of variation of chartreuse that I use, but I do like look at the water and I'm like, okay, I like this one in this water and stuff like that. So I'll definitely go over that as well. I need to do that too. And thanks for the idea, Camo Joe. It's Croppie Express. Just got a new Garmin. Never used optics before. Just learning. Yeah, that right there is a whole different ball game. I would love to have it, but it's just, you know, it's expensive. So I'm gonna probably wait for it to go down here in the next, you know, year or two, and I'll grab it then when it's a lot cheaper. But yeah, I have a buddy who has it, and I've been out with him a couple times, and it's crazy. I mean, you can drop down and pick fish out and not have any problems. see how they react to baits and things like that. So. Alright, y'all, I'm getting ready to get off of here, unfortunately. I'm going to try and keep it under an hour just so I'm not wearing the wife out too much with watching my son. Croppie Express, I know you would love it. Yeah, you'll love it. Such a great tool. It's amazing all the technology we have now. It really is. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. I know everyone's busy, you know, with work and kids and grandkids and, you know, YouTube and editing videos and all that, and I definitely appreciate y'all taking the time out. And yeah, Chris, y'all go over to, after this is over, y'all go over to Asleep at the Real Outdoors, Chris's channel. He's going to be going live. I'll be tuning into his as well. Y'all go check him out. His lives are always fun and informative. So definitely check that out. I definitely recommend that. Croppie Express, just got to learn it. Yeah, Croppie Express. You will. Just be patient. And time on the water, you know, is everything. With any kind of learning, you know, the more time on the water you spend, the more you'll learn and the more you'll figure things out. So. Later, bro. Later, Croppie Express. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. Stay safe. Thank you. Enjoyed it, brother. Take care and have a good night. Thanks, Chris. You too. I'll be tuning in here shortly. Thanks for having us, bud. Great seeing everybody. See y'all at Chris's. Thanks, Fredo, for tuning in, and thanks for the donation, man. I appreciate it. It goes straight to producing more videos for y'all, so it won't be wasted, that's for sure. All right, y'all, I'm gonna end it there. So y'all have a safe night. Stay safe and be on the lookout for the next video coming out in the next couple days. I'm gonna try and have it out as quick as I can, so hopefully the next few days, and some more videos after that. So y'all stay tuned for that. Thanks for joining, and stay safe. And Sharon L, good night, stay safe. Thanks, you too, Sharon. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one. Y'all take it easy.